Mesechta Avoda Zara. Dav Samach Dalar Amud Aleph is starting from Samach Gimel Amud Beis, 6 lines on the bottom.
Every day you learn that,
Yeah, I put it on the tape. Yosef Rav Nachman v'Yehuda Avimi Bar Papi v'Yosef Rav Chia Bar Ami Gabayo. Rav Nachman, Ula, and Avimi Bar Papi, and Rav Chia Bar Ami happened to be sitting with them as well. And v'Yosef Kamabayo Lahu, and while they were sitting, a shaila came up. And what was the shaila? Schare. If a goy hired a Jewish worker, Lishber, to break the barrels of wine which has yayin nesach. So the problem is, Mal, could he keep the money? Says yayin nesach. He mamish used it for.
The Jew has to break it.
So the guy hired the Jew to break those barrels.
So what is the problem now?
So now the money he's earning to destroy it.
You cannot have a no for this.
So the money l'chayda is he's making money off of yayin nesach. He's breaking the barrels of
He's a
yayin.
worker. He's doing a job.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to earn any money. It says whatever Issa comes out of it, whatever exchange comes out of it, Issa, it's as usher as the mucker itself. So how, we learned it out from Tehei that it should be like the mucker. So we want to know, and keeping the rights should we say, look, the Yid wants the wine to stay in the barrel. He wants the yayin nesa because he wants to be the one to destroy it, to make a panasa. So he wants rights to be kiyume. So the answer for that, so will the yayins of blind yayin nesa kedei are machen geld from yayin nesa in order to make money on the yayin nesa. So maybe the money should be usher. Or perhaps call them tifla shapidami. Any action that destroys tifla is like schmutz, but the yayin nesa is schmutz. Anything that destroys schmutz should be a good thing. Let him take the money. It shouldn't be usher. Should be he's destroying it. You're destroying the schmutz. You can't do nothing, right? Rav Nachman Yishber. Rav Nachman passes, break it. The Tavi Allah bracha, blessings should come upon the person. It's a mitzvah. He's telling him it's a mitzvah to break it.
What do you care if the guy has a guy in there?
If the guy, no, but the guy is now asking you to work for him, to break it, and you want it.
What's the Tavi Allah bracha?
Because you're destroying, because you're destroying the yayin nesach. Because even on a goy, he's not supposed to be serving idols. Only Hashem. So you want to let's bring a brisa.
Because your wife used to work.
He used for Avoda Zara. So yes, yeah, and you're destroying it. You're getting rid of schmutz. So in fact, you want to let me say it says you want to let us bring a raya to the words of Rav Nachman for another brisa. It says,
who's asking the question?
No question now. Let's say Rav Nachman gave a psak, you're allowed, and we have a raya from a brisa of a similar case. What was the story? You don't hold with a goy with kilayim. You don't. A yid is not allowed to hold with a goy when it comes to doing avodah for kilayim. But if you to rip out the kalayim, he's allowed. In order to get rid of the schmutz. Kalayim is echet schmutz. Something that Hashem said is a isur. So any isur is called tifla. So here you have mam sharaya. What's the raya? Because here the yid wants that the natir should be there, so that he should get paid to rip it out. Just like by the yayin nesach, he wants the yayin nesach to be in the barrel so he can break it. So you have a raya to have Nachman. So the Gemara now explains the raya. Savruha, we thought, money, like whom was this brayso learned like? Says Gemara Rabbi Akiva, like Rabbi Akiva. Somebody who maintains kalayim, like what does he do? He builds a wall around the kalayim. Nobody should step on it. So he wants to maintain the kalayim. Even just maintaining, he didn't plant the kalayim. He just made sure to protect it. That's enough to get malchus for. That's what Rabbi Akiva holds. Says, where do we see that? The Tanya we learned in the Brayis, Menakish. Menakish is somebody who takes out the weeds, the grass, in order to grow better. So too, somebody takes earth to cover the seeds of kilayim. Like he gets malchus. Rabbi Akiva Ima, not just mamish dealing making kalayim. Af hamekayim, even if somebody just maintains the kalayim, like we said, building a water to protect it, is also malchus. My time to Rabbi Akiva. What's the reason of Rabbi Akiva? Amakra, because it says in the pasuk, Sadcha loisiza kalayim, your fields you shouldn't plant kalayim, and the Rashi brings down. It says behem techa loisabiya kalayim, and then it says Sadcha loitizas. It should have said loitiza Sadcha kalayim, but it says Sadcha. It's Sadcha right next to the word kalayim. Right after when it said behem techa loisabiya kalayim, it should have said loy siza Sadcha kalayim. But what does it say? It says Sadcha loy siza. So you read kilayim Sadcha loy. That means the kilayim Sadcha loy means that you're not allowed to even maintain the kalayim. Okay, so he says like this: Talmud Lema. It says how do we know? We only know if he plants kalayim. Amekayim anayim. How do we know if somebody maintains kalayim is getting malchus? Talmud Lema loy kalayim. It says the words kilayim Sadcha loy. So we say that the loy is going on maintaining. So the Gemara, it's like it says kilayim Sadcha loy, which the Torah is implying that you shouldn't maintain kilayim. That's why it says that in a reverse lashon. The ilu, so only to maintain we know zasa. The ilu libiyute tifla, but if he wants to mamish rip it out of the ground and get rid of it, surely that's mutter. So you have a raya, according to Rabbi Akiva, that it's mutter to uproot kilayim. The same way to uproot yayin, even though he wants it to stay in the barrels because he wants to make the panasa. But if you're uprooting it, it's mutter. Just like by kilayim, he wants the kilayim to be there for him to be able to uproot it. So it's no raya that it's Rabbi Akiva. Mani, we could say, who's this brisa learned like? Rabbanani, who argue in Rabbi Akiva. They say you're allowed to maintain kalayim. Okay? And even the Chacham Amida, it's forbidden to want to that the yayin should stay in existence. Because a yid is mitzvah to destroy Avoda zara. When it comes to kalayim, there's no tzivui to destroy. There's no right. You're not allowed to do a maisa, but there's no tzivui to destroy the kalayim. But by Avoda zara, there is. So if you want to eat a banana,
so you can't compare it.
So you can't compare it. He's going to explain. Eat a banana says you want to if it's the banana taka, if the Baisa follows the sheet of the Chachamim, my area oikrin. Oh, so I should say over what you just said now. I just want to make it clear. We don't have now a raya from Kilayim according to the Chachamim. Because by Kilayim, there's no Isa to maintain. So therefore, the halacha is that if he uproots it, it's mutter. But to uproot it for earnings, to get paid. But when it comes to the Avoda Zara, you're not allowed to even maintain it. You're not allowed to, and him by thinking in his head, I want it should stay maintained so I can make up anasa. That maybe there's a iser in taking wages for it. The machshavim asked yet, I'll evil as
do it for free.
No, we're soon going to talk about the free part. You're not allowed to do work for a guy for free. We'll soon see from a pasuk. So you want to eat baran. If it's the brayse follows the chachamim, my oikin. Why did you have to say oikrin is mutter? The chachamim say even to maintain. I feel like kiyume nami shapadami. Even without oikrin, it's also good because the chachamim hold there's no iser. Says you want to help my skin, and over here it's talking about there's a chiddush in oikrin, because only by oikrin that type of avodah you're allowed to do for free. Maintaining, building a wall to protect, you're not allowed to do such work for him for free. That's what he's going to say. Help my skinan, kegoin the ka'avid b'chinan. It's talking about that the yid had done work for the goy b'chinan. Says the over Rabbi Yehuda, and it follows Rabbi Yehuda. The os adama litin Lahem matnas chinam aser. It's forbidden to give matnas chinam to a goy. Sidon, the only place will there be exception if you're getting rid of a isur, you're getting rid of a yayin nesach, or you're getting rid of kilayim. So the Yimad Rabbi Yehuda Nishma Rabbi Akiva says from Rabbi Yehuda it doesn't have to only follow the Chachamim. Rabbi Yehuda shita that it's also to do matnas chinam for a goy, but by oikin his mutter could even go according to Rabbi Akiva. Lav Omer Rabbi Yehuda also didn't have matnas chinam. Didn't Rabbi Yehuda say that it's forbidden to give a goy matnas chinam? Avlami uti tiflo shapedami. But to uproot a iser is mutter to do even b'chinam. Says Yimad Rabbi Akiva nami. Even according to Rabbi Akiva, afagav de Rabbi Akiva shamakayim v'klayim loike. Even though Rabbi Akiva said one who maintains kilayim, he gets malchus, but lemiuti tifla shapadami. But he says when it comes to tifla, to getting rid of a iser,
even if he's getting paid.
even if he's getting paid, he's allowed to do it. So the Gemara,
If it does Bechinam, it's a bodyguard.
Bechinam is also good. I don't know if you want to say. I don't know how you make a kavachema, but yeah, it's good. It's for sure good. Yeah. And he says there's nothing to talk about. It could even go according to Rabbi Akiva and the Chacham, the words of Rabbi Yehuda, that we said a matnas chinam is not given to a guy, but when it comes to uproot a isa, you're allowed. You could even want to. Another thing is, you could even want the yid could even want that in his mind it should exist. The wine in the barrel or the kilayim, he wants it should exist in order that he should have work later on to uproot it. That's also mutter, even if he had that kavanah. He had a kavanah until I come by. Yeah.
Well, what's the kavanah?
He has a kavanah. I want this kilayim to stay kilayim, these plants in the ground, so I have work to do. So I should be able to make a wage out of it.
So that's all right.
That's all right. It's like the Gemara. Hadu Yosvi Kama Bayalo. Rav Nachman Ula V'Avimi Papi had another shaila. Demei Avid Zicham B'Yadei V'Kechavim Mahu. We know that if a yid sells Avid Salilim, Avoda zara, the money is also the east is on the money also. How about a guy took his own getchkin, he sold it, and he has money? Is the money, does the isa transfer to the money, and a Jew cannot take that money from the guy or not? Says the Gemara, does the money of the Avoda zara that he sold transfer to the money or not? The Avoda that he sold for the money, does it transfer to the money or not? Although Rav Nachman answered, it's reasonable to say it's mutter because they don't have a tzivui on.
It's like he broke the Avoda Zarah, no?
No, only if he here that would be different. If he was mavatal the Avoda Zarah, for sure it's mutter. We're not talking about he was mavatal it. He sold it. No, but we said he sells it because he presumes. I don't want to be mavatal. I'm selling it so the other guy should serve also. Should also worship. We had that in the Gemara before. So it's not bittul. The etzem zach selling is not a proof of bittul. That's what we learned in the Gemara before. So it's Gemara medehanu the asla kamei the Rabbi Baravo. From this story that they came to take advice by Rabbi Avo. There was this guy who wanted to be a guy, and he went to take advice from Rabbi Baravo. What did he tell?
What's doing with the money?
Amalahu, he says, before you do it, I want you to save your money. He says, Zil Zabina Koma the Isla Besu is Gairu. Go out, sell all your Avoda Zaras, and then become a ger. In fact, you want to
How else should he do it?
What? Don't wait till you become a ger. Once you're a ger and you have Avoda Zarah, you can't have anah.
You can't be mavatal it anyway.
You can't be mavatal it, right? Even though here it doesn't say he was mavatal it, but the Gemara is going to explain. A bavet ger is ziche is a mavatal. That's why he's selling it, because he wants to become a ger.
So you have to do it before.
Yeah, but that's why he gave him the advice. Do it before. So you want to my time? What's the reason? Obviously, why did Rabbi Avo tell him that? Obviously, because goy who sells Avoda zara, the money is the Issa doesn't transfer to the money. That's why he gave him the advice before you become a ger, sell it.
So then belongs to a yid when it becomes a ger, right? Why
Once
should-
he's
why
a
should
ger.
everybody yid lose money?
Yeah, but you see, as a goy,
But he
if a
sold-
goy
he sold
sells,
as a goy.
but a goy who sells the Avoda zara, we say the money doesn't transfer. I mean, the Issa of the Avoda zara doesn't transfer to the money. That's why he gave him that advice. Do it before you become a ger. That means you're allowed to keep the money. That's why he gave him that
By
advice.
selling it, he's
By
in a
selling-
sense he's mevatel the Avoda zara.
No, we didn't say that. We didn't. He wasn't a battle it yet.
But then he said the money's okay.
The money is okay.
Because he's a
Otherwise, it
because
wouldn't
he's a
be
guy.
okay.
He's a guy. It's okay only because he's a guy. It's
So they say you could use his money. That's the thing.